This is the Engines of Our Ingenuity, made possible by the friends of KUHF Houston.
Today, a master brewer and a statistician. The University of Houston presents this program about the machines that make our civilization run and the people whose ingenuity created them. On a recent visit to the Guinness Brewery in Dublin, I almost walked past a small plaque dedicated to the chief brewer and statistician William Sealy Gosset. Anyone who has taken even a high school statistics course has heard of students' t-test. But not many know that the eponymous student was this brewer from Dublin. Gossett was hired by the Guinness Brewery straight out of Oxford. From the start, his theoretical work was motivated by the practical problems of brewing. In the beginning of the 20th century, the annual production at Guinness was ramping up towards 1 billion pints. At such volumes, brewers could not inspect every batch of hops and malt extract. Yet, making a product of uniform quality was essential to keeping customers happy. How then to make sure that a big batch of hops was good enough from a few samples? How many measurements of malt extract were needed to ensure that the resulting beer would have the desired alcohol content? Gossett realized quickly that answering these questions required a mathematical approach. However, existing methods did not apply to the problems he was facing. Chemists and brewers wanted to keep the number of measurements and experiments low to save money and time, while statistical methods of the day applied to large samples. To develop a new approach, Gossett spent a year in London at the laboratory of Karl Pearson, the foremost statistician of that time. The result was the student's t-test, which can be used even with small sample sizes. But why wasn't the test named after Gossett himself? The problem was that employees of the Guinness Company had revealed trade secrets in earlier scientific publications. But Gossett was allowed to publish his results under a pseudonym. As the publications never mentioned brewing or chemistry, it was unlikely that competing breweries would have paid attention. The modest Gossett didn't seem to mind. He published all but 2 manuscripts during his life under the pseudonym Student. Gossett stayed with the Guinness Company for the rest of his life, ending his career as head brewer of a London branch. However, he was not a scientific recluse. He kept a lively correspondence with the best statisticians of the time and helped to develop the foundation of statistics as we know it today. Even a century ago, people spoke of lies, damn lies, and statistics. But we use the work of Gossett and other statisticians today in areas too numerous to list, not just the brewing of beer. We rely on their ideas to see whether new drugs work and to find planets around distant stars. And the quality control methods that Gossett pioneered are essential for large-scale industrial production. His mathematical ideas help us feed and clothe the world of today. This is Krešo Josić at the University of Houston, where we are interested in the way inventive minds work.